Hello students, this is grade 10 physics class, chapter 14, sources of energy. In previous video class we have seen what is energy, then what are the types of sources of energy, then what is good sources of energy. Am I right? Yes. In this session we will start our next topic. What is that? Our next topic. Isn't clear? Yes. So in order to start our next topic, we must recall what are the things we have seen in previous video class, because that will be very useful for us. Okay? Yes. So what we have seen in previous video class, that is energy. What is energy? Then types of sources of energy. Then after that we have seen what is good sources of energy and what aspect we can decide that source is a good source of energy. Isn't it? Yes. So first of all, what is energy, sir? First of all, what is energy? You tell me, what is energy? Energy means nothing but ability to do some work. What is that? Ability to do some work or something, whatever it is. That is called energy. That is called energy. For example, I am making this video. I am making this video because in front of you because of my body energy. My body provides us energy. Due to that energy, I can teach in front of you. If I don't have energy, I cannot teach in front of you. I cannot make this video. Okay, yes. So, energy is very, very essential to move our functionings. Not only for human beings, this is for all things. This for all things. So energy is essential for our survival on this world. Okay, so without energy we cannot do anything, we cannot make anything, isn't it? Yes, very easy one. So that is called energy. What is energy, sir? Ability to do some work, that is called energy. That is called energy. Okay, yes. In our environment we have different varieties of energy sources. Different varieties of sources of energies. These all sources of energy can be divided into two categories. Can be divided into two categories. So already we know we get the energies from sources. These all sources of energies can be divided into two categories. First one, renewable sources of energy, and second one, non-renewable sources of energy. Isn't it? Yes. First, what is renewable source, sir? What is renewable source of energy? The source of energy which can be renewed or generated again and again, that is called renewable source of energy. Isn't it? For example, the sunlight. Sunlight is one of the source. Sunlight, wind energy, geothermal energy, then ocean thermal energy, the energy from sea or ocean, then hydro energy, wind energy. These all are examples of renewable source of energy. The renewable source of energy available in the earth, unlimited quantity. What is that? Unlimited quantity. They will never get exhausted. Isn't it? Yes. So that is the reason why renewable source of energy is also known as inexhaustible sources of energy. What is that? Inexhaustible sources of energy. Isn't it? Yes. Very easy. Okay. Yes. That is also known as, that is non-conventional sources of energy. Then so nowadays we call it as alternative source of energy. Alternative source of energy. Okay. Yes. Next come to another one, that is non-renewable source of energy. What is that? Non-renewable sources of energy. So what is non-renewable source of energy, sir? The sources which cannot be renewed or generated again and again, that source is called, what is that? Non-renewable source of energy. Once they are completely used up, what is that? Used up, we cannot get back again and again. Okay, because the non-renewable source of energy available in only limited amount. They supply us limited quantity. Once they completely used up, what is? Yes, the non-renewable source of energy completely used up, we cannot get back again and again. Okay, so that is the reason why it is called exhaustible source of energy. Exhaustible source of energy, also known as the conventional source of energy. Conventional sources of energy. Okay, yes, what is energy? Ability to do some work, that is called energy. We get the energy from sources. Oh, it can be whatever it is. It can be food material for us, it can be petrol, diesel, fossil fuel for the vehicles of functioning. Okay, these all different varieties of source of energy can be divided into two categories. First one, renewable source of energy. Second one, non-renewable source of energy. Renewable source, what is that? We can get back again and again because that is available in unlimited supply. Then the non-renewable, we cannot get back again and again. Once it is completely used up, we cannot get back. Okay, because they are available only limited amount, isn't it? Yes. After that, we have seen what is that? What is good sources of energy? Am I right? What is good sources of energy? So in our everyday activities, we use different kinds of sources of energy. Different kinds of source of energy. Okay, how can we decide that source of energy is a good source, this source of energy is bad source of energy? How can we decide? Yes, some following criteria, some following aspect, we can decide that source of energy is a good source, that source of energy is bad source. Am I right? Yes. So what are the aspects, sir? What are the aspects? First one, the source of the source that should release required amount of energy. Okay, that the source that release required amount of energy, that is first aspect or criteria. Second one, what is that, sir? Second one, what is that? Yes, that source should cause less or no pollution in environment. Less or no pollution in environment, that is third one. Okay, yes. Then, sorry, second one. A third one, what is that, sir? What is the third one? That is availability. That should be available in easily. Okay, easy availability, that is third one. Okay, yes. Fourth one, what is that, sir? Storage and transport. Storage and transport. So that source of energy can be stored easily as well as transportable easily. Okay, for example, the hydrogen fuel is a very highly sensitive fuel. Okay, the transportable and the storage method is very difficult to one. This is very sensitive fuel. It gets exploit very easily on burning. That's why. Okay, yes. Then after that, what is that? Then fifth one, that should be economical. That source of energy should be economical, which means less cost. That should be less cost, because generally peoples are we are poor peoples. We are poor peoples, not we are. Generally, I am telling that we are poor peoples. So that should be a less cost. The source of energy, that should be less cost. Okay. Then after last one, what is that, sir? Accessibility. Last one, accessibility. That should be easily available. That should be cheap. That is called accessibility. Okay, so under this all aspect, under this all criteria, we can decide, okay, that source of energy is a good source. Okay, under these six aspect, six criteria. Is it clear? Yes, that's all. We have seen up to that. Am I right? Yes. In this session, we will start a next topic. Next topic, that is thermal power plant. What is that? Thermal power plant. Okay, I'll rub that. What is that, sir? Thermal power plant. So next topic, what is that? Thermal power plant. Okay, just look at here. What is thermal, sir? The word meaning thermal. The word thermal, which means heat. Heat. What is that? The word thermal, which means heat. Look at here. So heat is required to generate power. To generate power, that is called thermal power plant. That is called thermal power plant. Okay, look at here. The The word thermal, which means heat. Thermal, which means heat. Next, the word power plant. The word power plant, which means the place where the electricity is generated. Note this point. The place where the electricity is generated, that is called power plant. The place where electricity is generated. The place where electricity is generated, that is called, what is that? Power plant. Power plant. Is it clear? Yes, already we know electricity also one of the energy source. Energy. Alright, that is electric energy. Electric energy. See, already you have studied in your 9th standard. Energy neither be created nor destroyed. Am I right or wrong? Yes. Energy neither be created nor destroyed. Tamil we say energy நம்ம அழிக்கவும் முடியாது, create பண்ணவும் முடியாது. Okay? Yes. Energy neither be created nor destroyed. But we can convert one form of energy into another form of energy. Note this point. We can convert one form of energy into another form of energy. For example, if we switch on that fan, what will happen? The fan will rotate. Fan will rotate. Here, electrical energy is converts into mechanical energy. Mechanical energy, isn't it? Yes. Here, look at the generator is working there. Generator is functioning there. Here, mechanical energy is converts into electrical energy. Mechanical energy is converts into electrical energy. Is it clear? Yes. I am talking in front of you. I am talking in front of you. Am I right or wrong? Yes. Okay, with the help of this mic, you can hear my words. Am I right? You can hear my words, isn't it? Yes. Look at here. Here, electric energy is converts into sound energy. Am I right? Electric energy is converted into sound energy. If you switch on the bulb, what will happen? What will happen? The bulb will start to blow. Am I right? The bulb will start glowing, isn't it? Yes. Here, electrical energy is converts into light energy. Light energy. Am I right? The solar panel. With the help of the solar panel, the sunlight converts into electrical energy. Here, solar energy changes into electrical energy. So, energy neither be created nor destroyed. But we can convert one form of energy into another form of energy. One form of energy into another form of energy. Is it clear? Yes. See, here also, in this session also, we are going to see different kinds of source of energy converts into some usable form of energy. Some usable form of energy like electrical energy. Like electrical energy, because day by day the electrical energy needs continuously increasing. Electrical energy needs continuously increasing. Okay, even normal, some middle class family having different kinds of electrical gadgets, electrical appliances at home. Even normal middle class family also having different varieties of electrical appliances. These all electrical appliances work because of only electricity. So the electric energy need day by day increasing. So we need sources of energy to produce electricity. So we have been converting some different varieties of source of energy into some usable source of energy like electrical energy. So in this session also we are going to see different varieties of source of energy converts into some usable form of energy like electrical energy, which means electricity. Generally we say current. What is that? Current. Okay, now we are going to see that what are the ways electricity is generated and what are the sources which is convert into electricity and so on. Okay, so this lesson is full and full based on so what are the ways electricity is generated by different kinds of sources of energy. Here different kinds of source of energy is convert into some usable form of energy like electricity, which means current. Okay, here also even thermal power plant also some source of energy is convert into electrical energy. Okay, electrical energy. Let's get started. Okay, yes. Look at here, thermal power plant. What is that? Thermal power plant. The word thermal, which means heat, and power plant. What is power plant, sir? The place where electricity is generated. That place is called power plant. That place is called power plant. Okay, so I am going to ask one question. Okay, yes. You are at home. Actually, that is sunny day, hot summer day. Okay, consider that is hot summer day. Okay, you are at home. You feel very hot. So you switch on the fan. What will happen? Automatically the fan will start rotating. Is it clear? Yes. Here, that fan is working because of what? That fan is rotating because of electricity. So the electricity comes from where? That's my question. Electricity comes from where? You tell me. Okay, look at here. This is home. Most of the electrical appliances are there. All electrical appliances works because of electricity. Electricity, already we know the fan is rotating. The fan is rotating because of electric energy or electricity. Electricity comes from where? If I ask this question, you will say lamp post, sir. What is that? Lamp post. Yes, I agree that is lamp post. The electricity comes from lamp post to your house. Yes, lamp post. Very good. Lamp post, okay. To lamp post, know this point. To lamp post, electricity comes from where? You tell me. Here, electricity, this home, electricity comes to your home from lamp post. To lamp post, electricity comes from where? If I ask this question, you will say, yes, transformer. What is that? Transformer. Transformer is not a movie. Not a transformer movie. Okay, transformer, every village or every particular area contain transform supplies the energy, okay, to all region, to all places. Transformer. Okay, yes. So electricity comes to your home from lamp post. To lamp post, electricity comes from transformer. Where? Transformer. Isn't it clear? Yes. To transformer, electricity comes from where? Electricity comes from where? That is very big question. To transformer, electricity comes from power plant. Electricity comes from power plant. Where? Power plant. So to home, electricity comes from lamp post. To lamp post, electricity comes from transformer. To transformer, electricity comes from power plant. Okay, to transformer, electricity comes from power plant. So the place, look at here, this one. So the place where the electricity is generated, that place is called power plant. That place is called power plant. Is it clear? Yes, this power plant is also known as powerhouse. Powerhouse, or otherwise we can say power station. Power station. All are same meaning. Isn't it? Yes, look at here. Power plant. What is power plant? Power plant means nothing but the place where electricity is generated, that place is called power plant. The power plant is also known as powerhouse. Then that is also known as power station. The power station, powerhouse and power plant all are same meaning. The place where the electricity is generated, that is. Is it clear? Yes, very easy one. Okay, yes. So many power stations are there. Okay, worldwide level, electricity is generated in different manner. in different manner. In some places electricity is generated by water, some places electricity is generated by solar energy, in some places electricity is generated by wave, which means ocean and sea waves, and so many things. Is it clear? Yes. Now in this session we will see how electricity is generated by thermal, which means heat. That is thermal power station. That is thermal power station. Is it clear? Yes. So what is power station? The place where electricity is generated, that place is called power station. That place is called power station. Is it clear? Yes. I'll rub that because I need to draw a diagram. Okay, so first one, what is the thermal power station? Okay, look at here. So already we know what is power station. What is power station? A place where the electricity is generated, that place is called power station. That place is called power station. In Tamil Nadu, especially in Tamil Nadu, the so many power stations are there. So many power stations are there. Even for example, Salem. In Salem there is a power station. There is power station. There is thermal power station is there. In Salem, especially in Mettur Dam, thermal power station is there, as well as hydro power station also is there. Okay, they are producing, which means generating electricity, isn't it? Yes. Even in Neyveli, thermal power station is there. Neyveli, Kadalur district, in Neyveli, thermal power station is there. In Kalpakkam, which is located near to Chennai, Kalpakkam, there is one thermal power station. So in Tamil Nadu we have so many thermal power station. Okay, is it clear? Yes. So many thermal power station. From the thermal power station, electricity is generated. Is it clear? Yes. Now we are going to see how the electricity is generated in thermal power station. Is it clear? Yes, already we know what is thermal. Heat. So heat is required to generate electricity. That is called thermal power station. That's all. Thermal power station. Isn't it? Yes. I am going to make the diagram how electricity is generated by heat. Is it clear? Yes. I'll draw the diagram. You draw, note down in your classbook note. Okay? Yes. This is furnace. Then there is one boiler. There is one boiler. Then there is one chamber, turbine chamber. There is one turbine chamber. Turbine chamber. So water is here. To draw this diagram in your classwork note, this is furnace F, this one furnace, heat is produced, then this is water, this tank, the boiler B, then steam, that is steam. Next, this is turbine chamber, next this is generator, power generator G, then this is turbine, that is turbine, and this is shaft, this rod is shaft rod, and this is, I'll rub this, high pressure, steam, high pressure steam passes. The water, steam condenses to water. Okay, look at here. So this is thermal power station process. Okay, this is a thermal power station electricity generating process. In this manner, every thermal power station functioning, every thermal power station functioning. Okay, look at here. This is coal burning. Coal is burning. Look at here. So this is furnace. Furnace F is here. Furnace. Do you know what is furnace? Furnace means nothing but it's very big sized. The big sized stove. Okay. Yes. This is furnace F. Then there is one boiler. This is boiler. This square sized figure is boiler. This one boiler. Then water is there. Inside the boiler, water is there, isn't it? Yes. So this boiler is connected with turbine chamber. This boiler is connected with turbine chamber through the pipe. Okay. Yes. Then there is a turbine. There is turbine inside the turbine chamber. Do you know what is a turbine? It's a very big sized fan. Propeller. Okay. Yes. This turbine is connected with shaft. Shaft means nothing but it's a very long rod. What is that? Long rod, that is shaft. This shaft is connected with the power generator. In general manner, we can say that is generator machine. There is a generator. Look at there is a generator. Okay, yes, the shaft is connected with the power generator there. So there is one pipe which connect the turbine chamber and this boiler again. Turbine chamber and the boiler again. Okay, so that is a setup. That is a thermal power station setup completed. Okay, so furnace is there. Furnace means it's a very big size stove. Then this boiler is here. Inside the boiler, half of the boiler, water is there. What is that? Water is there. Okay, yes. Then the power chamber is turbine chamber is there. the pipe, the narrow pipe which connect the boiler and the turbine chamber. Okay, yes, inside the turbine chamber there is a propeller, which means turbine, very big sized blades. Okay, the fan, like a fan blade. Okay, yes, then the turbines connected with the shaft. Yes, shaft means nothing but a long rod. Okay, the shaft connect the power generator machine is there. Okay, then again another one pipe which connect the turbine chamber and the boiler here. That is a setup. Look at here, furnace is here. Okay, for Tamil is a furnace nothing but இந்த வீட்டில் ஸ்டவ் இருக்கும் பார்த்துருக்கியா, எல்பிஜி கேஸ் ஸ்டவ், அது மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும் பெரிய பர்னர். அது வந்து சாதாரண வீட்டு நம்ம டொமஸ்டிக் யூஸ் பண்ணுறது. பட் இண்டஸ்ட்ரீஸில் பார்த்தா ரொம்ப பெரிய சைஸில் அதே மாதிரி ஸ்டவ் இருக்கும். தட் இஸ் கால்டு ஃபர்னஸ். Okay, that is called furnace. Okay, here coal is burning. Coal is one of the fossil fuel. Am I right? Coal is one of the fossil fuel, that is non-renewable source of energy. Note this point. Here we are using coal, not any other renewable source. Only we are using non-renewable source of energy here. So when coal is burning, what will happen? Heat will produces. Am I right or wrong? Heat will produces the enormous amount of heat releases on burning of coal, isn't it? Yes. So there is a boiler on the furnace. Inside the, so there is a boiler on the furnace. Inside the boiler there is water. Half of the boiler there is water. Am I right or wrong? Yes. So when the water absorb the heat, what will happen? Water absorb the heat, then it starts evaporating. Isn't it? Yes. When the temperature increases, what will happen? The steam level increases. The steam level increases inside the boiler. Am I right? The steam level continuously increases. So the steam undergoes high pressure. What is that? Steam undergoes high pressure, isn't it? Yes. So this high pressurized, look at here, very very important term. This high pressurized steam passes through this pipe and goes to the turbine chamber. What is that? Turbine chamber. Inside the turbine chamber there is turbine, okay, which means propeller. Very large sized propeller is there inside the turbine chamber. So look at here. So when the high pressurized steam passes into the turbine chamber, the turbine starts rotating. What is that? The turbine starts rotating very fast, isn't it? Yes, look at here. So already we know the shaft is connected with the turbine. You know what is shaft? Shaft means nothing but that is rod, long rod. So this long rod is connected with the turbine and another end connected with the power generator. For this point, power generator. So as the turbine rotates, corresponding the shaft also rotates. Am I right? Because shaft is connected with the turbine. So as the turbine rotates, the shaft also rotates. So this shaft, another end is connected with the power generator. So due to this rotation of the turbine, which means propeller, electricity is created in the power generator. This generator is a machine. Okay, you might have seen the generator in most of the festivals. Even in our annual day also, we had one generator. Not one generator, so many generators. In our school also there is a generator. College also there is generator. Okay, yes. So due to this rotation of this turbine, electricity is generated in power generator. Okay, yes, look at here. So this steam, again come to this point. So this steam passes into the turbine chamber. and the steam, highly pressurized steam falls on the turbine, and the turbine starts rotating, due to which electricity is generated. Am I right? Yes. So here when the turbine rotates, the steam again condenses. The steam condenses. What is condenses? The steam changes into water. Am I right? Already we know the water vapor changes into water by cooling. That is process is called condensation process. That process is called condensation process. Am I right? Yes. So due to this fast rotating of this turbine, this steam changes, which means condenses into water again. Again that water passes to, again the water flowing to that boiler. This process happens again and again, continuously happens again and again. Okay, so this is how electricity is generated in thermal power station. In thermal power station. Okay, yes, what is the word meaning thermal? Which means heat. Which means heat. So heat is required to drive, which means rotates the turbine to generate electricity. That is called thermal power station. Thermal power station in Salem district. In Salem district, Mettur Dam, they are using thermal power station. Actually, they are generating electricity by this same manner. By this same manner. Not only in Salem, in Neyveli thermal power station, they are producing electricity like this manner. Next one, even in Kalpakkam thermal power station, they are producing electricity by the same manner. Same manner. Okay, so this is how electricity is generated on, note this point, this very important point, on burning of coal. On burning of coal. Okay, here which is source here? Coal is a source here. Coal is a source here, isn't it? Coal is a source. Is it clear? Yes. So on burning the coal, the heat energy, note this point, on burning, this thermal energy changes into electrical energy here. Thermal energy changes into electrical energy. Am I right or wrong? Yes. So we are using, look at here, so we are using this electricity for so many purposes. So many purposes. So heat is required to drive, which means rotate the turbine to generate electricity, is called thermal power station. Okay, or otherwise we can say thermal power plant. Thermal power plant. Here which is source here? Coal is source, because electricity is generated because of here burning of coal. If coal is not there, we cannot generate electricity. We cannot generate electricity. Okay, yes. So that's all about the thermal power plant electricity generation manner. Okay, yes. Okay, I'll repeat again. Furnace is here, then boiler is here. Boiler means nothing but very big container. Very big container. Okay, yes. Then there is turbine chamber, pipe which connect this boiler and the turbine chamber. Inside the turbine chamber there is a turbine, which means propeller. Tamil we say blade mar irukku. Okay, fan mari nariya irukku adha turbine. That is turbine. Then the turbine one end is connected with the shaft, and shaft another end is connected with the power generator. Okay, yes, look at here. And this one, the turbine chamber is connected with the pipe, and another end is connected with the boiler again. Okay, yes. Look at here. Furnace is there. On burning of coal, not only coal, sometimes the natural oil also burning, natural gas also burning here. Okay, so very important main source is coal. On burning of coal, the furnace releases enormous amount of heat. Am I right? Yes. Then the boiler is placed on the furnace. Inside the boiler there is water. Inside the furnace there is water. So due to heating, the water which is kept in the boiler starts evaporating, which means it changes into steam. Okay, yes. When the temperature level increases again and again, the steam level also increases again and again under high pressure. under high pressure. So the steam inside the boiler undergoes high pressure, isn't it? Yes, this high pressure rate, I'll write here, high pressure, HP, which means high pressure. So this highly pressurized, note this point, the highly pressurized steam passes through the pipe and goes to the turbine chamber. Where? Turbine chamber. Inside the turbine chamber there is a turbine. So this highly pressurized steam falls on the turbine, okay, which means propeller, due to which the propeller starts rotating. Isn't it? Yes, the shaft also connected with the turbine. So the shaft also rotating. The shaft another end is connected with the power generator. So due to this rotation of the turbine, electricity is generated in the power station, because shaft rotates according this the generator generates the electricity. Generates the electricity, isn't it? Yes. Next one, the some amount of steam spins inside the turbine chamber. Am I right? So due to this rotation of the turbine, here condensation process happening. What is condensation? Water vapor changes into water. Am I right? So due to condensation process, again the steam changes into water. That water again goes to the boiler again. This is one cycle actually. Okay, so this is how all thermal power plants generates electricity. Is it clear? Yes, very, very simple concept. Please try to the concept. Okay, the same process happening in Mettur Dam, where Salem district, our neighboring district, Salem district, the same process happening there. Okay, in Salem, they are producing 1440 megawatt electricity. Okay, how much? In Salem thermal power station, they are generating how much electricity? 1440 megawatt. Megawatt is one of the unit of electricity. Megawatt electricity. Okay, in Kalpakkam thermal power station produces 740 megawatt electricity. 740 megawatt electricity. Kalpakkam, which is located near to Chennai. Okay, so that's all about thermal power station. Okay, so here in thermal power station we are using only non-renewable source of energy. Non-renewable source of energy, because here which is main source, coal is a main source. On burning of coal, the heat energy changes into electrical energy. Heat energy changes into electrical energy. So thermal power station, the coal source is very, very important. Coal is under the category of non-renewable source of energy. Is it clear? Yes, that's all about the thermal power station. So what is thermal power station, sir? So heat is required, because thermal means what is that? Heat. So heat is required to rotate the turbine, to generate electricity. That is called thermal power station. Okay, or otherwise we can say thermal power plant. Okay, yes. So heat is required to generate electricity is called thermal power plant or thermal power station, or otherwise we can say thermal power house. Okay, yes, that's all. So one method completed. Next one is a hydro power station or hydro power plant. Before that, we will see the advantage and disadvantages of this thermal power plant. Before that, we will see advantage of this thermal power plant. What is the advantage there? What is the advantage of this thermal power plant? So due to this thermal power plant, we can get large amount of electric energy. Large amount of electric energy. electric energy, which means electricity. Simply we say that is electricity. Okay, so from this thermal power station we can get large amount of electrical energy compared than other power plants such as solar panel, then wind energy, hydro energy, whatever it is. Okay, yes. This is first advantage, we can get large amount of electric energy. Okay, yes. What is the next one, sir? Next one, that is cost less. See, compare than the geothermal, wind energy, then the energy from sea, this thermal power plant, this equipment cost is less. Okay, equipment cost is less compared than other source of energy. Okay, so both are advantages. Then what is the disadvantage, sir? Disadvantage. What is the disadvantage of this thermal power plant? Okay, so already we know here which is the main source of the thermal power station. Coal. Okay, burning of coal. When the coal is burnt, it will release lots of toxic gases, harmful gases, lots of toxic gases as well as harmful gases. This leads to environmental pollution. Am I right? Environment pollution. Am I right or wrong? Yes, environment pollution. That is a very big disadvantage of this thermal power station, environment pollution. Because here, which is the main source in thermal power plant? Coal. Burning of coal is a very important, very main source. On burning of coal, it will release lots of toxic gases, the harmful gases. This leads to environmental pollution. Am I right or wrong? Yes, environmental pollution. So very big disadvantage of that thermal power station, that one. Okay, yes. Second disadvantage, what is it, sir? Second disadvantage, already we know, in thermal power station, coal is important source. Coal is important source to generate electricity. Am I right? Coal is under the category of non-renewable source of energy. Non-renewable source of energy. Once the coal is completely used up, we cannot get back. As well as we cannot generate the electricity from this thermal power station. That is a very, very big disadvantage of the thermal power station. Okay. Second one, what is that? That is non-renewable sources of energy. Which one non-renewable source of energy? That is coal is a non-renewable source of energy. So once the coal completely used up, we cannot get back again and again. So we cannot generate the electricity in thermal power station, because in thermal power station electricity is generated by the burning of coal. If coal is not there, we cannot generate the electricity in thermal power station. Am I right? Yes. So that's all about the advantage and disadvantage. Okay. Yes. What is the advantage, sir? First one. So due to the thermal power station, we can generate large amount of electricity. That is first advantage. Second advantage, the thermal power station equipment, the setup equipment cost is less compared than other source of energies. Cost is less. That is second one. What is the disadvantage, sir? That is environment pollution, because electricity is generated from the thermal power station by burning of coal. When the coal is burned, it will release lots of harmful gases, toxic gases such as carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, so many things. This leads to environmental pollution. That is first disadvantage of this thermal power station. Second one disadvantage, coal is under the category of non-renewable source of energy. So once the coal is completely used up, we cannot get back again and again. So we cannot generate the electricity from the thermal power station. So the thermal power station is produce only what is that? Produce the electricity only for limited days, limited years. Once the coal is completely used up, we cannot generate the electricity by thermal power station. That's all. Okay, so that's all. This is advantage and that is disadvantage. Okay, students. Yes. Next, we will see hydro power station. What is that? Hydro power station. Hydro power station. Hydro power station, or otherwise we can say hydroelectricity. Hydro power station or hydroelectricity, both are same meaning, you don't get confusion. Okay, yes. Hydro, what is the word meaning hydro, sir? Hydro which means water. Hydro means what is that? Water. Here, water that is used to generate electricity. Water which is used to generate electricity. How it is possible, sir? Yes, not a normal water, that is flowing water. What is that? Flowing water. Flowing water which is used to generate electricity. Okay, yes. First we have seen what is the thermal power station. Okay, in thermal power station, mostly the power station which is established in near to the coal reservoirs. Okay, which means the coal mine. Okay, because they can produce electricity very near to that. Okay, the transmission of electricity is very easy. The transmission of electricity is more easier to the transportation of coal from their mine. Okay, that is very easy one. So next we will see that is hydro power station. What is that? Hydro power station. Here hydro means what is that? Water. Here water which is used to producing electricity. Which type of water? That is flowing water. Flowing water which is used to generate electricity. Electricity. Is it clear? Yes. We will see one by one. Okay. I'll write that setup. I'll draw the setup. You look at here. I'll draw this setup. You draw in your classbook note. So this is dam. Then water is here. That is water reservoir. Water reservoir. So this is ground. So turbine is here. This is turbine. It is turbine. The turbine is connected with shaft. This is generator. This is generator. This is turbine. This is shaft. So this is, there will be sluice gate. There will be sluice gate. Sluice gate, that is sluice gate. Okay, so look at here. So this is hydro power station schematic diagram. Hydro power station schematic diagram. Okay, so already you know what is hydro, sir. Hydro means nothing but water. Hydro means nothing but water. Here the flowing water which is used to generate electricity. What is that? Flowing water which is used to generate the electricity. Okay, so this is the hydro power station schematic diagram. How the hydro power station work. That schematic diagram. Okay, yes. First of all, I am going to ask a question. What is a river, sir? What is a river? What is river? Look at here. So rain is falling on the highly raised area. Like a hill station. What will happen? The rainwater should come down. Am I right? Rainwater should come down. So when the all rainwaters traveling path, okay, the flowing path, that is considered as a river. Am I right? When the rain is falling on the hilly areas, highly raised areas, what will happen? The rainwater should come down, because that is raised area. The rainwater should come down. So when the all collected rainwaters traveling, which means the flowing path is called river. That is considered as river. Alright, that is considered as river. Mostly the dam is constructed only hilly areas, hill station. Have you ever seen that? Most of the dams are constructed only the highly raised areas to collect the water, to collect the river water. Isn't it? What is that? To collect the river water. For that purpose only. You don't get confusion. Most of the cases. So mostly the dam is constructed only in a hill station, hilly areas, because to collect this rainwater, to collect the river water. That is the reason why most of the cases the dam is constructed only in hilly areas. Where? Hilly areas. Isn't it? Yes. Look at here. So when the river water is flowing down from the hilly areas to downstream, what will happen? It will make a path. So if we look at here, so if we construct the dam in these hilly areas, what will happen? The rainwater will be collected at backside of the dam. Here, rainwater will be collected at the backside of the water. Am I right? Yes. Look at here. Here the flowing water which is stored in particular place, only one place, which make reservoir. Water reservoir. Do you know what is reservoir? Reservoir means nothing but Tamil we say neer thekam. Water on the theki vechukkude idam. Okay, water on the theki vechukkude idam. Okay. Reservoir means nothing but natural. It can be natural or artificial lake to store the water. Natural or artificial lake to store water for supplying. That is called reservoir. So what is reservoir, sir? Reservoir means nothing but it can be natural or artificial lake to store water. So river water or whatever it river water. Okay, yes. So look at here. So when the river water flowing, it possesses, which means the flowing water possesses kinetic energy. Am I right or wrong? So already we know. So whenever the object moves, it has kinetic energy. It has kinetic energy, isn't it? Yes. So the flowing river water possesses kinetic energy. What is that energy? Kinetic energy. So when, look at here, so when the all flowing waters collected in particular place which make reservoir, so this flowing water, which means the kinetic energy, changes into potential energy. Am I right? Here the water has potential energy because the water is collected. Water has been collected in particular places which make a reservoir. So the flowing water possesses kinetic energy, changes into potential energy. Isn't it? Yes. So when the rainfall level is increasing, corresponding this water level also increasing in the dam. Water level also increasing in the dam, isn't it? Yes. So corresponding the potential energy of the water also increases. The potential energy of the water also increases. What is potential energy, sir? The energy possessed by the object by virtue of its position. That is called potential energy. That fan has potential energy. That fan has potential energy because that fan is located some distance from the ground. So it has potential energy. So as the rainfall level increases, the corresponding water level also increases. So this water has potential energy. Am I right or wrong? Yes, very simple concept. Don't get panic. The water has potential energy, isn't it? Yes. So there you look at here. So this is the dam. So there is some gap to allow the water that side, another side. So there is a sluice gate. What is that? What gate? Sluice gate. That gate is called sluice gate. Sluice gate means nothing but that is sliding gate. That is sliding gate. The sliding gate controls the flow of water. This sluice gate controls the flow of water. Am I right? Yes. Look at here. When the sluice gate is opened, this point very important turn here. When the sluice gate is opened, what will happen? When the sluice gate is open, what will happen? Automatically the rainwater passes through the gap. Am I right? It passes through this gap, and that gap is connected with the pipe. What is that? Very strong pipe. So this water passes, highly pressurized water passes through the pipe. On another side there is a turbine. So this highly pressurized water falls on the turbine which is placed on another side. What will happen? The automatically turbine will rotates. Am I right? Yes. The turbine is connected with the shaft. What is that? Shaft. So when the turbine rotates, automatically shaft rotates. The another end of the shaft is connected with the generator. Generator is there. So due to this rotation of the turbine, electricity is generated in generator. So this is the hydro power station working method. Okay, look at here. So here the potential energy of the water changes into kinetic energy. Am I right? Changes into kinetic energy because before releasing the water, it has only potential energy. When we open this sluice gate, what will happen? The potential energy of the water changes into kinetic energy. Due to this flowing kinetic energy of the water, we can generate the electricity there. Okay, so this is also one of the method to generate the electricity. Okay, so more and more methods are there to make electricity. This is also one of the method. Okay, is there any doubt? Very simple concept. Okay, I'll repeat again. So when the rain is falling on the hilly areas or highly raised areas, what will happen? That rainwater should come down. The rainwater should come down. So this flowing path of the rainwater, that is considered as river. Isn't it? Yes. So when the river is when the dam is constructed, so in the path of the river, when the dam is constructed in the path of the river, what will happen? The flowing water will be stored, will be stagnated in particular place, isn't it? Yes. So when the river water, when the flowing river water increases, this corresponding the water level also increases. So this makes a reservoir. What is that which makes a reservoir? Tamil we say தண்ணி தேக்கி வைக்கக்கூடிய இடம், தண்ணியை தேக்கி வைக்கக்கூடிய இடம், that is called reservoir. So reservoir means nothing but natural or artificial lake to store water. Tamil we say ஏரி சொல்லல, ஏரி that is reservoir. Okay, so natural or artificial lake to store water for supplying, that is called reservoir, isn't it? Yes. So this storing water has potential energy. Because this water level is continuously increasing, so that it has potential energy. So there is a sluice gate in the dam. So there is a gap. That gap is connected with the pipe, very strong pipe. So another side there is a turbine. The turbine is connected with the generator there. Okay, yes. So when the sluice gate is open, the water passes highly pressure. Okay, that is highly pressure through this gap and passes through the pipe. Here the potential energy of the water changes into kinetic energy, which flowing through the pipe and falls on the blades of the turbine, which means propeller. So due to which flowing water, the turbine starts rotating automatically, because here water flows very high pressure, so the turbine starts very fast, rotates automatically. Okay, yes. So this turbine is connected with the shaft means nothing but the long rod shaft. So the another end of the shaft is connected with the generator. So due to this rotation of the turbine, the generator generates the electricity. So this is how hydropower station work. In this manner, electricity is generated in hydropower station. Here, which is the source to generate the electricity? That is water. That is flowing water is the main important thing to generate the electricity there. Am I right or wrong? Just very easy one. Okay, yes. So here water is under the category of what source? That is renewable source. Water is one of the renewable source, so it will never get exhausted. So the hydropower station is very, very useful to us. Throughout the year we can generate the electricity. Okay, so from the hydropower station, that is a very, very important concept here. Because so when the water level increases due to the opening of the slide gate, what will happen? Water level decreases. So when you open the sluice gate, water level will decrease. But again, when the rain falling, automatically the rainwater level, which means the water level will increase. So this cycle happening again and again. Is it clear? Yes. So that's all about hydropower station. Is there any doubt? No. Okay. Yes. Next we will see advantage of this hydropower station. Next we will see advantages of hydropower station. What is advantage, sir? First one advantage, what is it, sir? First advantage, this hydropower station is pollution free. Okay, no pollution is there. So due to this hydropower plant, no pollution is there. So first one, that is pollution free method, because here in the hydropower station electricity generated only because of what? Only flowing water. Here fossil fuel is not involved, burning of fossil fuel is not there, so that is considered as a pollution free method. Okay, yes. Second one advantage, what will be there, sir? Second one advantage, look at here. Due to this construction of dam, flood will be restricted. Okay, which means the dam controls the flood. Am I right? Dam controls the flood. So if dam is not there, what will happen? If dam is not there, this leads to flood. The flowing water enters into the human settlement. So the construction of dam, now this point second one, the construction of dam controls the flood. And third one, what will be there, sir? Already we know. So in hydropower station, which is the main important source, water is one of the renewable source, so we can generate the electricity throughout the year. So this is renewable sources of energy. So we can get the electricity, we can generate the electricity throughout the year. What is that? Throughout the year. So these all are the advantages of, okay, yes. First one, what is that, sir? Pollution free method. The hydropower station electricity generation is pollution free method, because here we are using only flowing water. Here we are not using any burning of fossil fuels, any burning of chemical substances. Okay, the pollution free method. And second one, the construction of dam controls the flood. Second one. Third one, that is water is one of the renewable source of energy, so we can generate the electricity throughout the year for long days. So these all are the advantages. And what are the disadvantages, sir? What are the disadvantages? First one, it will be, look at here. So due to this storing of water, what happened? Some agricultural land gets destroyed. Even some animals also killed. Human settlements also destroyed, and so many organisms such as a flora, fauna get destroyed. So these all are the advantage. Okay, first one, what is that? Large agriculture land destroyed. Large agricultural land gets destroyed. Then human settlement destroyed. Then the organisms such as flora, fauna destroyed. So that is one of the disadvantage. That is a disadvantage. And second advantage, so due to the storing of water, in dam, the fishes in a downstream do not get sufficient nutrient. That is second one. The fishes do not get sufficient nutrient, because water is stagnated in particular places. So the fishes in downstream, they do not get sufficient nutrient. That is second disadvantage. Okay, yes. And third disadvantage, what is it, sir? Yes, third disadvantage, the storing of water imbalance the ecosystem, because some plants get destroyed, some plant becomes rot. So it makes the imbalance in the ecosystem. Some organisms such as a flora, fauna, some vegetation get destroyed. Okay, yes. And fourth point, vegetation destroyed. Vegetation destroyed. Some plants and trees and the so many crops, even crops also so get destroyed due to the storing of water in a reservoir. Okay, so these all are the disadvantages. First two disadvantage, what is it, sir? Due to storing of water in dam, the large agricultural land gets destroyed. Agricultural land gets destroyed. Not only agricultural land, the human settlement gets destroyed when the rain is when the water level is increases. When the water level is increases, the human settlements are destroyed. Some animals has been killed. Then the organisms such as flora, fauna get destroyed. That is first disadvantage. Second one, the fishes, when the water is stored in particular places, the fishes which is living in a downstream, they do not get sufficient nutrient. Okay. Then third one, this due to this reservoir which makes the imbalance in the ecosystem. Okay, because some plants are destroyed, it makes the imbalance in ecosystem. And fourth one, that is vegetation destroyed. So due to this reservoir, some vegetation, then plants get destroyed. Okay, so these are the advantage and disadvantage of this hydro power station. Okay, so in this session we have discussed so many things. I hope this class will be very useful for you. Next class we will see remaining topics. Okay students, thank you.